envision this episode being long as shit, but I don't know. So I had, straight up, this is embarrassing, but whatever, it is what it is. I lost my temper today. I threw a comb at my wall. I just threw the comb, it happened to hit my wall, and it put a dent in the wall, and it sucks. And the reason why this all started was because I got a haircut, and the lady, so I gotta be careful here because I'm not trying to complain or anything, I'm not trying to restart. The lady that cut my hair liked to talk a lot, and she liked to not cut my hair while she was talking. And so haircut could have been much shorter than it was. It's all fact. It's all true. And I don't know, hold on. I'm really trying to be careful here. Long story short, wasn't a fan. Also didn't give me the fade that I asked for as far as the haircut, and the sides are not good. They're just not good. And that's frustrating. And then I realized how much of the day I had, I guess, quote, pissed away because I wasn't on top of my tasks for today. So rather than, because I talked about it yesterday, what I needed to do was get a haircut, go to Costco, edit videos, make content, all that stuff, do check-ins for Mina, and then record this podcast. And I got the first thing of the first thing of the day done today, which was the check-ins for Mina, and I got that done around 10:30. I should have already been 3 hours deep into editing videos, but I slept in, which was nice, felt good. And I don't even have any kind of plan for meal preps or food or what to buy. So rather than driving out to, it's about 20 minutes from me, to Costco and buying a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even have a plan for, and then having to, I didn't want to do that. So I just got very, very frustrated. So went from my haircut appointment back to my house, and I was just very irritated with how everything was going up to that point. Low on time, I was just being lazy. I didn't have the focus. I didn't manage my time well at all, and that's all on me. And I was frustrated with myself. So I come back inside, and it was just one thing after the other. I give this example all the time. But if my belt loop, if I get in a car accident and my car is exploded and it's totaled and I lose $5 million, I'll probably give a thumbs up and say, dude, well, that sucks. All good, though. But if my belt loop catches on a doorknob, I'm going to light everything on fire and make sure nobody comes out alive from whatever happens. Now, as a disclaimer, I'm not going to do that. It's just an example. But I just get so livid. It's almost comical how livid I get over the smallest tiny things. And I'm talking the smallest. And here's what I mean. I came upstairs and into my kitchen, and when I was about to put down my water bottle, there was papers in the way. That pissed me off. I don't want papers to be there. Why are they there? Why didn't I throw them away? And so I grabbed the papers, opened up my garbage can, threw them in. I mean, I'm 2 feet away, but I threw them in. And then this makes it sound like I'm some just massive asshole with such a temper, but then I screamed fuck because I was so frustrated. And this wasn't me like, fuck! It wasn't like that. It was just like, fuck! Like, goddamn, And then I came upstairs to my bedrooms, office, bathroom, whatever, and I opened up. This is so funny to think about because, like, how fucking big of a baby can I possibly be? Opened up my drawer in my bathroom, and I go to grab the mirror, the handheld mirror, so I can see my haircut to make sure that it looks fine, to see how bad it really is. And I grab the mirror, and I can't grab it because this is so stupid, because there's a comb on top of the mirror. So I grabbed the comb and went, fucking threw that out my door because was not having it. So I threw the comb and it went right into the wall, and it put a nice hole in the wall. And that is so fucking childish and so, I don't want to say embarrassing. I'm not embarrassed, but just like I can't control my temper. I never get a temper ever. I never. The last time I ever got upset, I don't even know. I don't know, but small shit gets me. So anyway, there's a nice hole in the wall, and that was kind of like if I'm being real, I did that and I saw that and I was like, oh, yeah, we can't be doing this shit. Grow the fuck up. And that was like a little thing that I thought. And I went and picked up the comb, put it away. And I read a thing a while ago that if you put toothpaste in a hole in the wall, it just dries very white. And you can't even tell. So I just loaded that fucker up with some toothpaste. It's probably the size. If you hold up your pinky, it's probably that exact same depth, size, width, length, all that. Your pinky finger. So that's what's in my wall. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now. You can't even really tell. You'd have to look right at it to be able to tell, which is cool. But anyway, yeah, I lost my temper like a little baby. And the reason why I lost my temper, what started was because I can't fucking manage my time. And I lack prioritizing what needs to be done. And I lack the ability to do the thing that I know I need to do because I'd rather do something else. If I would just stick to the fucking plan and do everything that's on my calendar every time, there would be no problems whatsoever. Yeah, I might be frustrated, or yeah, I might be annoyed that I have to do this and I'm not in the mood for this, but I can adjust that as I go. But I have to do something. I have to, because yeah, I just have to get this shit together. I just have to. So that's the whole intro to this episode, which is I'm going to fill up my calendar. I'm going to fill up my Todoist. I'm going to get everything good to go. I don't know about Todoist, but calendar for sure. I'm going to get everything in the calendar that needs to be done and when. I'm going to give myself an ample amount of breaks, or whatever you want to call it, or times where I'm not scheduled to work on my own stuff. Because what I've realized recently, that I find great relief or relaxation when I play something like chess. And I've always associated that as a game, a waste of time. I need to get rid of these distractions, but I don't have any kind of thing in my life where I let loose and I'm able to relax and kind of withdraw from something, because everything that is that for me, I view as a distraction or some kind of, dopamine sucker, and I'm not being productive, whatever. I don't have anything like that. Like I sold my gaming PC, so I couldn't play video games. I have removed a lot of apps off my phone, all the games off my phone. Every time I'm scrolling social media, I feel guilty that I feel like I should be doing something more productive. I don't watch movies. When I watch YouTube, I make sure that's educational. I'm learning something about sales or business. I try to spend all my downtime trying to learn or read or whatever. And part of that is, I don't want to say relaxing, but it is, I don't know, maybe relaxing is the right word. Reading and trying to learn that stuff. But I don't have a thing where I just come home, sit on the couch and watch TV and go, kind of mindless. I don't think about shit. I just zone out. I don't have that. And it's by choice, because I feel guilty if I don't spend my time wisely. But because I don't have that, I think that it's causing me to feel like if I spend even 15 minutes not doing anything, then the day fucking blew. And it's horrible because I'm not spending my time the best that I can, period, end of story. And that is what caused all the frustration today. So what I'm going to do is just record top to bottom, me putting everything into my calendar, getting everything set up with Todoist, and making some goals, all that stuff. So today's the day. I have 3 hours to make this podcast. And so, yeah, I'm not going to stop recording unless I have to use the bathroom or unless I got to do something. I don't know if something happens. But I'm just going to keep on going. And I'm not going to turn this off until I complete everything that I want to complete. And it could be an hour, it could be 30 minutes. I doubt it, but Lexi's coming over around 6. So technically I have 3.5 hours. But because right now it's 2:13 p.m. But I'm just so sick of not being able to do this shit, man. It's almost embarrassing. I overthink so much, and I don't know, man. I just don't plan. And I just frustrate myself with my lack of discipline. I feel like my focus is all over the place. So anyway, what we're going to do today, we're going to fix that. So I've got 3 monitors set up. One is for Todoist, one is for my calendar. And I'm just going to work until I get this done. So I'm going to try to talk and pretend like I'm recording a podcast, but I'll probably just zone out half the time and yeah, whatever. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to delete every calendar that I have, and I'm going to actually, I'm going to save a couple. So I actually deleted quite a few. I got to delete, actually, I don't need to delete any of these. These are fine. So first things first, I'm going to go to a new week, and we're going to figure out what time. Okay, so job. Let's just start there. So with my job, I work 4:30 a.m. These are already on my calendar, so this might be quicker. But 4:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., that's my job. It's actually, yeah, it's fine. It's actually 2:15. So if I move the gym up a little bit, 2:30, is that right? Nah, let's just keep it the way it was. It was fine. So my job, 4:30 to 2:30, and then gym, 2:45 to 4:15. I'm actually going to move that. No, it's fine how it is. So let's just start with Monday. Let's just figure out what the fuck we're going to do on Monday. Well, actually, no, let's not do that. Let's figure out what all the consistent things are for the week that happen every single week at the same time. So the gym is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday. I think I need to move the gym from Saturday to a different day. Can't be Friday because that's when I do check-ins. All right, we'll get back to that. So sleep, I've got to get under control, man, because I get lazy with it, and I let myself sleep in too long now that I'm not on Blade 1, which is nice because I'm sleeping, but at the expense of getting shit done, which causes me more stress and frustration. So which is more important? So let's set my sleep. I'm going to delete my current sleep thing. We're going to go this and following events. Okay, so sleep has been deleted. I'm going to play music. If you can hear it, then you can hear it. If not, then you don't hear it. But I want to jam. Just some techno shit. So let's put a task in here, 12 a.m. Let's see. So it's going to go 12 a.m. to, we're going to wake up at 4 a.m. because I'm going to shower at night. We're going to run that. We're going to see how we do. We're going to repeat that. We're going to repeat that daily. Let's see. So it'd have to be Sunday. So it'd have to be on Monday that I wake up at 4 a.m. for my job. So let's go ahead and just do that one first. So 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. Bryson's calendar. Busy. I don't need a notification to go to sleep. No notification. Okay, we're good to go there. Call it sleep. I'm going to put an emoji on here because I think emojis are sick. I don't know if that adds lag to my shit, but sleep. Okay, I don't want it to be that color. Let's make it gray. Not important. So now I need to make this repeat until Thursday. So we're going to go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Should I just... Man, what should I do? I do like showering in the morning and just... Yeah, I'll just do it. We'll see what happens. So that's Monday through Thursday. The reason why it's not Monday through Friday is because every other Friday is different for me, which is inconsistent. And part of me likes it, part of me doesn't like it. I don't like the inconsistent part of it, but it is what it is. So if I go to bed at 4 if I wake up at 4 and my goal is to sleep 7.5 hours, that means I'm going to be in bed no later than 8:30. So I'm going to put this, well, what that would be 9, 8:30. Should I just go for 7? Let's see here. Let's do some quick Googling. It's funny. I overthink everything. Is the difference in cognitive function and energy levels differ, or are they? That's what I meant to say. From 7 hours of sleep to 8. While both 7 and 8 hours of sleep are generally considered healthy, studies suggest that 8 hours of sleep may lead to slightly better cognitive function and energy levels than 7, especially in older adults. Studies show sufficient sleep, 7 to 8, is crucial for maintaining energy levels and overall well-being. Studies suggest that getting enough sleep, yeah, I know that. If consistently feel tired or having difficulty concentrating, even after 7 hours of sleep, you may need to experience slightly longer sleep duration to seek professional advice. Okay, well, let's plan to be, let's keep it at 8:30. So 8:30 from Sunday to Wednesday. So we got to put in 8:30 p.m. to 12 a.m. We're going to make that repeat. Custom Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Done. Sleep. The emoji. Okay, Bryson's calendar. No notifications. Busy, safe. And just for the sake of this, let's see, hold on one second. What are we doing here? Okay, so sleep is good. Okay, so Monday through Thursday, sleep is good. So now on the down Friday, I'm going to sleep. Let's see here. Thursday, that means I can go to bed. Should we say 9:30? Well, what time do I want to wake up on my days off? Let's figure that out. So what time do I want to wake up on my days off? I want to get up at 6 a.m. Which means I need to go to bed at 11:30. I want to keep my sleep consistent, though. So we'll go to bed at 9:30. And actually force myself to do that. Okay, 9:30 to 12 a.m. Sleep. Does not repeat. So this is going to be actually, so Thursday, this is just going to be a one-off. Bryson's calendar. No notification. Gray. Save. Because we're going to wake up. We go to bed at 9:30. Also, by the way, I just want this to be fucking set in stone to where I follow it. And that's it. My life is the calendar. I guarantee you after 1 week, I'd be like, holy shit, I had the most productive week ever. I can almost, so why can I guarantee that, but I can't stick to it, you know? So let's just get it done. That's what today's episode is all about. I might move and go sit on my other desk. I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna get some back support. Let's see. All right. Slightly better. Don't like this song. I typed in Techno Trance Mix on Spotify and it's playing Wild Styles and Headhunters. And if you know, you know. It's not that. Okay, so sleep. Okay, so I gotta wake up. So if I go to bed at 9:30, we're gonna allow myself to sleep 8.5 hours. So sleep is just so fucking important, man. So we'll go 9:30. So which is at 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. again. Okay, whatever. 6 a.m. That's gray. No notifications. Sleep. Okay, so I think that Friday So these are one-offs because I have the every other Friday off, which means this would not be consistent. So this Friday, I actually need to make this repeat every other Friday. That's what I need to do. So let's do that. Every other. So custom, repeat every 2 weeks on Friday, done, save. So I need to do that with the other one. So 9:30 to 12 a.m. This is going to repeat every 2 weeks on Thursday, done, save. Okay, done. The reason why I'm even doing sleep to begin with is because it's a visual for me. I can physically see that I am going to bed. I need to schedule my time within this time frame. So it just blocks it off. I don't have to worry about it. So Saturday, what time do I want to wake up? I like the same thing. So we'll go 12 to 6 a.m. We'll go Bryson's calendar, nothing. Make it gray. Sleep. And this is going to repeat every Saturday. So repeat weekly on Saturday. Save. Now, what time am I going to bed on Friday? So Friday night will always be the same. So we'll go 9:30 again. Sleep. You guys understand how much easier this would be if I just worked the same amount of shifts and all this shit? I wouldn't have to do all this. All good. Busy. No, save, no notification, save. I need to make that repeat, actually. I did not do that. Weekly on Friday. Every Friday night, go to bed at 9:30. So Saturday night is different because it's always date night and I never go to bed at the same time. So it's going to be very inconsistent there. So I'm just going to say 11. It seems reasonable, I think. So we'll go sleep. So Lexi and I, our one date night per week is always Saturday. Sometimes we go out, sometimes we stay in. And then Sunday, we wake up, have breakfast usually, and then we kind of just hang out. When I work, she reads, whatever, does her thing at my house. It's fun. I meant to say fine, but it is also fun. So let's change this. Sleep. Busy. Gonna repeat every Saturday. Okay, so now what we need is Sunday morning. So Sunday morning, same thing. I'm just gonna get up at 6 a.m. because that gives me 7 hours of sleep on a Sunday, which I kind of like because it kind of makes me tired for the day so that I can fall asleep, no problem, on Sunday night to go to work, start my week off. And hopefully I don't have work much longer, but we'll see. I'll just plan for the fact that we're never quitting. Let's just plan for it. Okay, calendar, it's gray, no notifications, busy, save. Oh, fuck, I always forget. Got to make this happen every Sunday. Repeats weekly on Sunday, save. Okay, I think sleep. No, I got to do the next week, the alternating week. So let's do 8:30 to 12 a.m. the next week because it's different because it rotates bi-weekly. Gray, no notifications, sleep, and this repeats every other Friday. Okay, this is a Thursday. So every other Thursday, we're going to sleep normal time because the next day would be a day that I do work. Okay, save. Okay, that means that I need to... So I need to come on here and I need to go to Friday and I need to go all the way. So I'm going to have to wake up at the same time, so 12 to 4 a.m. So we're going to go sleep. Boom, Bryson's calendar. Make it gray. No notifications. Save. Oh, fuck. See, dude, I always forget. Repeat every other Friday. So every 2 weeks, Friday, done, save. Okay, so now sleep is done. We are all good with sleep. So let's see how much time I have. So let's just delete all the gym shit. I'll factor all this back in. Delete. Okay, so so all that's on my calendar right now is I have the bed podcast recap episodes, which I'm coming up on. So actually in 4 days, we have the recap of the last 91 days. So honestly, what just went through my head, don't want to do that. Don't know what I've done in the last 90 days. So I don't want to worry about that, but all good. It's literally the mindset I'm trying to fix by doing all this. So I have that, and then I have all my financial shit. So I'm going to put more into it to make sure that I'm so on top of everything. Cause I'm so sick of, cause truthfully speaking, I do have this credit card that I got last year. It's got a $5,000 limit on it. And I use that for everything because it stacks up rewards points. It's pretty much how I bought my camera, right? And because I'm negative $1,000 a month, now that card is maxed out, and it's hard for me to put money onto it because there's a clearance that it has to pass, which is like 5 days. So it's kind of like 5 days, I lose all my money and then wait for it to transfer so that I can use the card. And I use the card to get points because it only makes sense, Shit, I got a free camera out of it, essentially. So I want to do that, but I can't. So because that and the card's maxed out, almost, a lot of the bills that I have on that card, they get declined, and I have to use my other card, and I don't want to have to worry about that shit because that stresses me out. It's like, fuck, I got to pay my phone bill, and it's as simple as grabbing the app, logging in, pay, select the card. It's that simple, but it's like just one more thing that I have to worry about. I don't want to have to worry about that. I want everything to be automated, taken care of, all good. So that's what I see, and then I see all the Emmy Fitness stuff. So I'm going to keep all the Emmy Fitness stuff on here. And because I got all the links for the calendars and stuff. So I'm going to keep that on here. And I'm going to see how much time we have per day. So let me grab my notes app. Let's get this official here. Let's count up all the time. So we have, actually we should do this on an Excel sheet so that's fucking automated here. So I'll make a new file, not even going to be whatever, starting in column K. I don't give a shit. So now we're going to go with H. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. A lot of typos. Do I give a shit? No. Wait, what the hell? What just happened? Okay. So Sunday we have from 6 to 8:30. So that is 14.5 hours. Let's make all this shit centered. Okay, so Monday we have, by the way, this is with no gym. This is just with Emmy Fit. So, well, actually, I'm just going to put how much time I have from job to sleep. So let's just do that. So Monday through Thursday, we have from 2:30 to 8:30, so that's 6 hours. Okay. And every other Friday, it is, we'll figure that out in a second. Okay, so then we got Saturday, I have from 6 a.m. to 11, so that's 15 hours, right? 17. That's what that is, 17. Oh, actually, I got to put one more thing that happens every week in there. Lexi comes over at 6, so we got to put that in there. Totally forgot about logging that one. So this is 6. So Lexi. So I'm going to put date night with a heart. So heart, date night, heart. Bryson's calendar. Let's make this a different color so I can see. Let's put a notification on this one. Let's go 30 minutes before. And let's go, yeah, that's fine. Date night. Busy. Bryson's calendar. And this is going to happen every Saturday. Save. Okay. So Saturday, we have from 6 to 6, so that's 12. And then Sunday, I do have that same amount of time. Lexi's here. We kind of eat breakfast together, do that stuff. Still have all that time, but it is what it is. And then on the weeks that I don't work Friday, it's slightly different. So Sunday is the same, 14.5. Monday through Thursday, it's the same. Monday through Wednesday is the same, sorry. So there's a bug. I have some kind of photo Adobe app open, and it screws around with my cursor. Oh, there we go. All right, Thursday we have an extra hour, so it goes from 2:30 to 9:30, so that's 7. So Friday we have more time, which would be from 6 to 9:30, so that's 15.5. Saturday is the same at 12. By the way, all the typos are fixed. I just did it as I went along, so there's that. So we have the most amount of time on my down Fridays, and then the second most amount of time on Saturdays. So Friday, Saturday, that's my time to crank. So Monday through Thursday, it seems like 6 hours is the average amount of time that I have for everything. So now let's start scheduling stuff in there. So we have ME Fit. So I have a group call every Monday at 5 p.m. and it seems like it goes half an hour. So let's put that in here. Let's go 5, this and following events, 5. Oh, I gotta make it this and following events. Okay. $5 to $5:30. Okay, cool. Now, one-on-one call with Mina on Fridays. Sometimes it goes half hour. Sometimes it's closer to an hour. I'm still going to put an hour because now I need to get 5 hours in. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, I need to log my hours for today. So let's go and do that. Start at about 8:45 p.m. or a.m. Finished around 9. Let's actually see what time I did this so I'm accurate here. So we'll go to the chat with Mina. 3 left, 30 minutes. Yeah, I worked till 9:30. Right. So that's 5 hours, 4 minutes on the dot. Wow. Cool. So I'm going to actually hide these columns or these rows real quick so it's easier for me to see. Hide rows. Okay, so that's done. We can exit out of that. Don't even need it. So I need to work 5 hours. So the calls don't count as 5 hours. So what I'll do is I think since I don't even touch check-ins before the call, let's just try that out. So let's just move check-ins, let's move all this stuff. No, I probably shouldn't do that actually. I should probably leave it. I should probably leave it how it is because I got to do a podcast and stuff like that. Well, I think we'll come back to that. So I want to get some kind of night routine set up to where every single night it's so consistent. I just end whatever I'm doing and then I start getting ready for bed. So I start, unwinding. I start shutting off screens, brush my teeth, lay my clothes out, stretch, whatever, shower. Nothing crazy. I just want to be able to do all that at the same time so that I'm in bed at the same time and I can go to sleep. So I think we will start, if I'm going to bed at 8:30, I want to start everything 7:45. So let's put this in the calendar here. 7:45 p.m. to 8:30 night routine. I don't know what else to call it. Let's put a little moon emoji. Night routine. What color are we making this? We'll make it this light blue shit. Night routine for wind down. Busy. I'm actually going to make it free because I want to have the greatest availability for a sales call. And I have no problem making $1,500 and sacrificing an hour of sleep. So I want to remind myself 30 minutes before so I get a notification. I can always change that. Default, okay, repeat. Sunday through Wednesday, so we're going to repeat. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Done. Save. Okay. So now I need to do the same thing with the nighttime routine, about 45 minutes. So 8:45 to 9:30. Night routine. I'm just going to copy this so I don't have to keep typing it in. Okay, Bryson's calendar. 30 minutes before. Is that what I said? 30 minutes beforehand? Is that what I said? We'll see. Repeats every other Thursday. Done. Save. And in case I didn't make it clear, it's Google Calendar that I'm using. Was it 30 minutes? It was 30 minutes. Okay. So now I need to do the same with Friday. Can I just duplicate this? Duplicate. And then do Friday on the 11th. So we'll go Friday the 11th. Weekly on Friday. Boom. Save. Did that work? Wow, that was easy. Wow, that was easy. So let's go on this. So we'll do it again on the 17th. So we'll go here. Oops. We'll go duplicate. We'll go 17th. And we'll go weekly on Thursday. Boom, done. It's every other. Should be every 2 weeks on Thursday. And be on the 17th. Okay, so good there. Let's see if it worked. I think it should add up here. So I got all my nighttime routine stuff there. That's fine. Next week. No, it needs to be at 7:45. So my bad. Let's put that up a little bit. Save. All events. Okay, we're good there. I'm not even going to do a nighttime routine time schedule on Saturday because that's date night. So it's kind of like whenever we get home, whatever that time is, we'll begin at there. In an ideal world, I have everything the same exact time every single day. But for now, in this phase of life, I don't think it's going to happen, especially every single day, which is okay. Okay, so now we're looking nice. So we have every day accounted for, Sunday through Saturday, except no Saturday. Okay, looking good. So I want to finish the podcast. It seems like that's what I do. The very last thing every day is I upload it, schedule it. And I truthfully need to make sure that these podcasts are 30 minutes max. I really do, because I think I spend too much time doing them. I think I talk too long. I think that I ramble on. And I think that I find a lot of joy in doing this, but then I get more frustrated because I spend too much time doing it. So some Kirkland Sparkling Black Raspberry. Let's read exactly what's on the cover. Kirkland Signature Sparkling Black Raspberry flavor with other natural flavors, 0 calories, carbonated flavor, water beverage, 530 milliliters, 101.06 pints, 17 fluid ounces. Okay, so how the calendar's looking right now is looking nice. Okay? So now, I think that's the consistent things. And what I mean consistent on here, I mean I'm doing a podcast every day. I'm going to the gym every day. I get that. But these things must be at these times every day. And there's no wiggle room. I'm not going to do my nighttime routine at 4 p.m. It's fucking stupid. So now that we have that, let's figure out, let's put Emmy Fitness on here. So Emmy Fitness, it's already on here, got the links and everything like that. But we've got Monday, 5 o'clock for a half hour. So that's fine. So I'm not going to work. I don't want to put all this on here because I don't want to have to delete it after. What should I do? I'm just trying to have a visual of I'm not working. We're going to try that out. So no work. And we're going to make this. Can I change the color of this? I'm going no work. We'll make it gray. So no matter what, I'm not going to work until 6 o'clock on Mondays after the call. So if the call is 10 minutes, I'm not going to work until 6 o'clock. So I'm going to give myself a breather after the call, digest whatever I got to do. Just hang the fuck out. That's what we're going to do. Friday, I have a one-on-one call with Mina. That's at 4 o'clock to 5. Sometimes it's a half hour. Sometimes it's a full hour. If you listen to the yesterday's show, you'll know that I had a good ass time. I laughed a lot. It was very funny. Mina's a good fucking person. And, yeah. So I got to work 5 hours. So I got 2 to 4 and then 2 to 4 and then 5 to 8. It's 5 hours. So I'm just going to leave that how it is. It is kind of jumbled, but actually I'm going to change Mina's call to 30 minutes just so I can have that visual that I'm not going to work. So we're going to take this. See, is there a way to drag and drop copy events in Google Cal? Drag and drop, simply drag the event to a new date, duplicate multiple events. So, what? There's a duplicate calendar event. There's a Google Chrome extension. How it works: select the event to duplicate a calendar event in GCal. Yeah, adjust events, modify title. Drag and drop duplication for event. Simply drag the event to a new date. Duplicate. Well, fuck it. Let's see. Add to Chrome. It can read and change. Add extension. Okay, so I'm good. Meeting with the boss. To access the additional options, click puzzle piece top right corner. So click the puzzle piece top right corner. Google. Okay, good here. Let's just see if it works. Just drag that drop over there. Ha! Didn't work. So how do you do this? Follow these. Click the puzzle piece, then click on the little pin extension, then click on it. Oh, so yeah. Click on the event. Click to duplicate the event. Oh, I just click on it. I don't have a duplicate button. Let's just refresh. What's going on? Wait, what happened? Where did all my shit go? Something happened. Oh, I just didn't make date night repeat every Saturday. I was like, it just deleted date night. This and following dates, yep. So if I click duplicate, does it take me back to the... I don't like that. Oh wait, maybe I do. Let's try this again. So if I click on this, duplicate, yeah, we're good. And I can put this wherever. And I can right click, or I can click on it, duplicate. Well, it's not hurting anything, so we may as well just keep it. It's fine. It's a nice little trick. It gets me thinking, though, what other Google Calendar extensions are there? Because that's actually really nice. So let's see. Google Calendar, where's the productivity? Shopping, entertainment, tools, art and design, accessibility. Where's calendar? Google Calendar. It's calendar, right? Calendar. Checker plus for Google Calendar. What's this? Event merge for Google Calendar. Google Calendar event checker. Tags for Google Calendar. Event durations for Google Calendar. I like that. Google Calendar quick duplicate. Oh, what's this one? Is this one better? GCal plus button for Google Calendar. Merge your cals. Team Cal. Google Calendar on new tab. Displays your current weekly and monthly schedules on and agenda on new tabs. Let's see what that's about. For power schedulers, Google Calendar time spent. Oh, that's kind of cool. Custom calendar background. unnecessary. Offset start times. Meeting text to Google Calendar. Multiple calendar selector. Shade calendar. Shade time blocks in Google Calendar. Better visualize your schedule. Cool. Calendar 20 brings you credits to your Google Calendar. PC Windows. Google Calendar resize sidebar. More colors for Google Calendar. Oh, really into that. How many colors? Why is that the one that got me the most excited? Was this for tasks only though? Add new colors to your palette. Pop-up source patch notes. Custom color new applies a repeated event. Color selector. Let's add that right now. Add extension. How many colors can we get? So we're gonna. Okay, colors. Open color picker. I don't want this color. Clear palette. Give me new colors. Open color picker. How do I choose the... So I have to... Wait. So let's refresh. Where's my colors at, bro? How do you do this? I don't know how to use this. Where's the how-to? It's not even showing me the different colors. Colors. Clear palette. Open color picker. Oh, so we'll go save color. Open color picker. We'll save color. Open color picker. Save color. Oh, let's change. Dark hue navy steel color code. 1D2739. What color picker? 1D2739. Save color. How many colors can I save? Let's see. OE4478. Let's see. OE4478. Oh, it's 0E. My bad. Okay, so those are saved. So let's go back to Google Calendar. Oh, there they are. Wow, that's actually pretty fucking sick, if I do say so myself. It doesn't know... Wait, what? It doesn't put dark font on these. This one is very bright ass color. Oh, it's just that oh, silly goose. Is this a different day than all the rest? Let's change it to this color. All events. It doesn't put... Okay, we got a problem. It works, but it doesn't know if it's a dark color or a light color. So now there's black font on a dark background. So that's a problem. Well, let's just keep it. It's fine. Not a big deal. Let's look at the other ones now. Check plus. View calendar instantly. What is this? Reminders, switch views. This looks like it was made in 1980. Let's skip that. Tags for Google Calendar, art. What do I want to tag? A little bit on it. Names. Use. Don't like that. Event duration. 5 hours, hour and 30 minutes. Extension is no longer available. Okay, moving on. Google Calendar quick duplicate. Click that button. One single click, no duplicate by holding Alt while clicking the event. That's what I want. Add to Chrome. Add to extension. Let's remove the other one. Remove from Chrome. Remove from Chrome. So sorry to see you go. Other. Found others that more closely match my interest. Submit. Lots of typos. All good. Boom. Google Calendar. Duplicate. Boom. Oh, there's nothing to even do here. So let's refresh. Click on it. Duplicate. Okay, so let's delete the fuck out of that. Wait, delete. Oh, I gotta delete all the events? Delete all events. Delete. So if I hold Alt, I don't have Alt. Is that Option? Is that Control? Control? No, it's not Control. Command? Nope. Option has to be. Nope, it's not. So what is it then? Option on Mac OS. Oh, just hold Option and click it. Did that work? It did. But it takes me back to today's date. Right, so if I just click on it and click the duplicate button. Ooh, I think the other one might have it better. We gotta get that one back. Yeah, we're gonna get the other one back. So how do we, let's hurry, go back and grab that. Add to Chrome, add extension. Good to go, we got it. So let's refresh, get it back. Make sure it works the way that we want it to work. So let's go into the future. Uh-oh, there's multiple. I thought I removed that from Chrome, hold on. Remove from Chrome, refresh. Duplicate. What's going on here? Let's see, hold on. Just heard a little pop, like a little, like something popped up in a chat, you know what I mean? This one keeps taking me back to the... Oh, man. All good. Where are we at here? Let's go to this week. Okay. So that was a long detour. Let's get back to business here. Already at an hour. Haven't done shit yet. My bad, didn't add in check-in for today. Just said for a while. That's on me. I'm going to put my phone over here. I'm not going to look at my phone until 5 o'clock. All right. So where were we? Fuck sakes. So we'll get rid of this. I was looking at all these extensions because if there's some that'll make life easier, then I want to know about it. Extra options for Google Calendar, enhance your Google experience. Top features to help get started. Is there something for colors in here? Yeah, I don't know. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that one. Button for Google Calendar. No. Google Calendar on new tab. Displays your calendar's weekly or monthly schedules and agenda on new tabs. Kind of like that. Overview. Okay. Well, let's just keep moving on. I thought I could find something that were helpful, but whatever. No. Work. Repeat. Weekly on Monday. Actually, I'm going to leave that off so I don't schedule. Let's just delete that. Not even worry about it. Okay, I'll make that half hour. Okay, so back to ME Fitness. So Monday, 5 to 5:30. Friday, we have working on check-ins from 2 to 4. Two to 4, call 4 to 5 or 4 to 4:30, whatever, and working again 5 to 8. That's what I got to do. So I will be doing that. So then Saturday, I know that in the morning check-ins need to be sent. So we'll just send those at 8 a.m. So I'm just going to put half hour. ME Fit check-ins. So let's do a form thing. Paper emoji. So that's going to be on ME Fitness, busy. Visibility. This is going to repeat every Saturday. I'm going to change this to ME Fit check-ins. Let's add in the chart. Save all events. Okay. Okay, we're going to add it to this one as well. Okay, you can double click and it takes you to the thing instantly. Did not know that. Check-in call. Let's add in a phone call emoji to this. I just want visual. I'm a huge visual person. I like the visuals. Put the little phone call in there, one-on-one call. All events. Let's get the... Oh my lord, dude. Foam. Okay. All events. Okay, so we're good there. So I think all of ME Fitness is done for. So I'm actually going to remove the last. So I think I'll put it in. Yeah, we'll just keep that. So half hour there. I'm going to remove a half hour off the front of the task of the workload on Friday. All events. Move that up. So now I start work at 2:30. So that means I get home from work and I have some more time before I have to get going with work, which means I can do whatever I want to do. So I'm going to leave that open. We'll fill it in with something, or it's relaxation. And I purposefully spend that just hanging out before I begin working. I think that would be good for me. All right. So there's that. So let's put in. So at this point, we've got job. So we've got, let's go ahead and insert. So I got my Google Sheet here. I'm just going to make a little checkoff list here. So we got sleep, job, ME Fit, date, night. What else are we missing? Oh, night routine. So these are all done. I need to, so what do we need to put in there? We need to put gym, content, podcast, meal prep, grocery shop. What else do I need to do? My own check-ins. We're going to go AF check-ins so that I know. AF check-ins. AF client. Let's see. AF building. Okay, so let's put the gym in there. So with the gym, I can go right after work, which is the most time efficient because the gym is on the way home. It's on base to where I work. I drive 5 minutes, if that, to the gym. I do my workout. The only problem is it's more difficult to film, and it's very busy for the last half of my workout. When I first get there, it's busy, it's fine, but when I'm leaving, when I'm 30 minutes away from leaving, what a shit show. And I want to be able to film. I like a gym that's not hustling and bustling. I like a more mellow gym, and beggars can't be choosers. I'll take what I can get. But if I don't go right after work, that means I'm going to have to go later, which isn't a problem, but the gym's going to be even busier then, and I would have to go, I don't know, 6 p.m. Doesn't really make sense. So we'll go gym. We'll go, so I start working out around, let's go 2:30 to 4. No, I probably need, so I need time to go to the gym, get in there, change, whatever. Usually I change while I'm clocked in, which is cool. And then I clock out and then I go, but we'll go 2:45. Just keep that there consistent. 2:45. I'll go to 4:15. Yeah, I think if my workouts go longer than that, I've got a problem. So we'll go workout. Let's find a workout emoji. Let's find a medal. Workout, we'll use the medals with the medal with star, red medallion, gold star, workout. We're going to repeat this. So when are we going to work out? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just like the consistency of that. But here's the thing. I would like to, so currently for the last maybe 3 or 4 weeks, Lexi and I don't work out on Sundays because of me taking Friday and Sunday off. But to be honest, I like working out with her. And selfishly, Sundays, the gyms aren't that busy, so I can film more and also have a cameraman, that is Lexi, if she wants to film. I always double check. I'm like, hey, you sure you want to do this? Appreciate your help a lot, but you sure? I don't want you to feel like you're just my cameraman. So maybe, we'll just keep it how it is. We'll adjust it as needed. Monday through Thursday. So Bryson's calendar. Okay, so we can make different colors now. Whoa. What just happened? Interesting. When I click certain colors, it fucks up quite a bit. What's going on here? So if I right click it, will it be, so let's save that. I'll just select the color to be, there's these new colors that I chose, right? And they work and they're fine. But it doesn't know based on the color. I think I can fix that. If I put a black thing, it doesn't register that as black, and it keeps black text. Compact, responsive to screen. We'll go done. Does that change anything? All events. When I also do this, it doesn't make me all events. Interesting, it just fucks it up. So if I refresh, yeah, it doesn't register. Because I can color code this whole calendar so it's nice looking. Don't need to worry about that right now. But yeah, whatever. Gym is just going to be this dark blue color. I'll change work to gray color. It's fine. All right. So Well, that one worked. It put a black text over white. Okay, workout. So workout Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then we're going to work out on Saturday. I just don't want to do that. I want Saturdays to just be purely focused on the grind and what I got to do. But whatever. It's not how it's working out right now. So we'll adjust as we need. But I'm just going to put everything on here so I can fucking follow this shit. I'll adjust. So this can be maybe the first episode in a series. I don't know. So Saturday, what time are we working on Saturday? I'm just going to put a day on here and we'll move it around as we need. So we'll just set it for 10 a.m. Seems like it's an hour and a half. So let's go duplicate. Dude, it's that thing where it just asks me to do the shit. To leave a review every time I do anything with it. Don't like that. Fix your shit, bro. All good. For clarity, I'm not complaining. Just, that is annoying when it does that. So we'll go, wait, where did the thing go? Where's my thing? So 10 a.m. to 11:30. Go workout. Boom, done. Change the color. That color free. I need that to be free. Don't need a notification. Save. So I need to change this one to free as well. The reason why I'm setting these to free is because instead of busy is because if I have a calendar schedule, I want people to see the max amount of times that I have for a call. Because truthfully, I would rather have a call opportunity to make $1,500 rather than get my workout in. Because even if the call doesn't go as planned, that's still a repetition under my belt. That is still, I can still hit the gym after it. You know, if the call lasts an hour, it's an hour, it sucks, but it's fine. You can go to the gym. But if I don't do that, then every single time I say no to working and getting the income. So that's why I leave it free. So that when somebody schedules a call, they see that is free because it's linked with my calendar booking shit. So this needs to repeat weekly on Saturday. Save. Okay. So now that we have workouts, so the gym is done. So now we have making social media content. Now, I think that's going to be a full day for me, and a full day meaning 6 to 8 hours. It is what it is. Speaking of which, I need to make a post. Okay, well, I know I said I wasn't going to touch my phone until 5, but I need to make a post. So let's see what we got here. I need to make, I think I saved something to post earlier. Yeah, I did. It's a transformation of me. So let's post me. New post, transformation, Bryson Sessions next. What kind of song do we want? Let's see. What's this? Nope. Well, let's type in hard style and see it pops. Let's go wasted penguins. No, let's do 4 a.m. by Justin Stone. I think that's fitting for this particular post. Yeah. Okay, so let's go next. Let's write a caption. let's see, what do I say? So the transformation picture of me. So what should I say? There's nothing hard about losing weight, building muscle, or completely transforming your body. There's nothing hard about the tasks required for losing weight, building muscle, completely transforming your life. Where the challenge lies is doing that every day for an extended period of time before you get to the point where you want to begin maintaining. My philosophy is to live your life in a way that doesn't feel like any diet or massive restriction. That is how true sustainability happens over the long term. Think about it. You are where you are right now because of how you've been living your life on autopilot. Hot opioid. Wow. Autopilot. You didn't have to try to get to where you are. For the most part, that is. What if we could re-engineer your life so that you got to your fit body as a result of simply living your life? Wouldn't that be great? That's what got me here, and that's what will get you where you want to go as well. Okay, there's something happening on my computer. It's a sound like someone's talking to me. I have no windows open that there's any chat. No applications. Ladder, hustle, transcription, Google Docs. Nothing. What's going on? Is it text messages? Oh, maybe it's text. Was it text? If that was just barely, then yeah, that was absolutely what it was. Nope, was not. I don't know. Guess we got this post. We got the music. Add location. Just go Utah. And we'll share. Oh, wait. Did I already? Fuck. No, we're good. Next post has to be real. I got a new follower. Who was it? No one. Followers went up by one.
I'm going to just wait here for a little bit.
What the hell? Okay, well, we posted, got that out of the way, good to go. How long did that take me? 6 minutes? No reason why I can't post fucking 8 times a day, you know? I kind of want to post more. I can do it, just got to make the content. In which I haven't made any, and now I'm out as of next post. I'll be out, so I got to make more content. But fuck, you know? Spending the time today that I could be making some content, trying to get organized on how I can do everything. And part of me is like, oh, dude, you're just procrastinating. You're literally fooling yourself right before your eyes and justifying it as you call yourself out. But I truthfully believe I can just get everything out all at once, No distractions. Just boom, boom, boom. Get it done. Because I still have 2 hours left. So podcast might be the longest podcast I've ever made by far. Which if I make a 3 hour long show, I don't know if I'll ever beat that again. Anyway, let's get back on it. Holy shit. Let's change the music too. I want to play some good shit. So Angry Post-Hardcore Saturday Afternoon. Let's fucking roll with it. Miss May I? Wage war like moss to flames. Wise man's fear. Awake the dreamer. Light the fire. Ocean sleeper. Okay, so what else do we need? We got the... where's the other page that I had pulled up? Untitled spreadsheet. Okay, so social media content, podcast, meal prep, grocery shop, check-ins, building. So my own check-ins. Let's get that in there because that's so simple. So we're going to do my own check-ins right after Mina's check-ins. So I'm going to give myself some time. So we'll just go AF check-ins. Put that there. Chart. What color do we want this to be? So no notifications. I'm free. What color? I don't fucking know what color. We'll just go yellow for this one. I don't know. Let's do that deep blue. So I go up here and I click more colors. Open color picker. It doesn't even have an eyedropper. It's just all code. Clear event colors. Clear event colors. Open color picker. I don't understand what this is. It's going to be a better app for this. It's fine. Let's not stress over it. I'm just going to we'll do orange for now. It's fine. We'll go save every weekly on Saturday. Got that done. So I don't have 150 clients like Mina does. I've got 2. So I only need about a half hour, if that max, for check-ins. So we'll do that. So we've got the check-ins done. So I need to do a podcast every day. So maybe we should just put that in there. I'll do it. Let's go from 7:15, 7:45. Gives me enough time to... I think that's fine, right? Half hour to do all this shit. I mean, not today. Fuck. I just want to make sure that I'm not dragging this on. I feel like I could almost move my nighttime routine back or up to 8 and do it for 30 minutes, because for me to shower and brush my teeth, take my contacts out, lay my clothes out. Yeah, let's move it up just a little bit. So we'll just go up. Move all events, half hour, all events. Move it up, all events. All events. All events. All events. Next week. This would be so much easier if we just didn't have the alternating Friday. I mean this. I would rather just not have a day off, because it just simplifies all of this immensely. Okay, nighttime routine is set for 8 p.m., half hour. So that means we're going to go 7:30 to 8 p.m. podcast. Get the microphone emoji. Okay, so that's going to repeat. Same thing as the nighttime routine, because it's got to be right at the butt of it. Seems like I just record podcasts at nighttime. Seems like that makes the most sense, because then I recap what I did, and I can record it whenever, but that's when I'm going to upload it and write about it and all that stuff. So I'm going to give myself half hour to record, because what I ought to be doing is recording multiple stints throughout the day, so that way I document more. There's more to the podcast itself for as far as documentation goes. And at night, I don't have to do it. I just write about it. But it has to be the same time. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Done. Don't need a notification. I'm free. Let's go purple. Save. There's no gaps here. So 7:30 to 8, podcast. 8 to 8:30, routine. 8:30 to, and I go to bed. Okay, so let's put this here. Podcast. Microphone. This is going to be every other Thursday. So custom, every 2 weeks, done. No, free, yes. Purple, for now, save. Okay, I need to do that again for Fridays, and that's going to be every Friday. Weekly on Friday. Podcast. Microphone, let's copy that. Go purple. I'm free, no notifications, save. Go on to the next week. Let's do it again. So Thursday, this is going to be every other Thursday. Done. Podcast. Oh, purple. I'm free. No notification. Save. Okay, now we need to do it on Saturday. So what time do I want to do my podcast on Saturday? So I'm going to put a little time thing in here. So what do I want to do here? So we'll go 5 to 5:30. Actually, let's go 4:45 to 5:15 for this one. Podcast. Weekly on Saturday. Purple. Free. No notification. And then from 5:15 to 5:45, get ready. I literally am writing, get ready for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Because I do this thing where I'm like, oh, I have all day. Lexi's going to come at 6. I'm good. I'm good till 5:30. 5:30 rolls around and I'm like, shit, still got to role play. Still got to do a podcast. Still got to write about it. Still got to upload it. Still got to hit the gym. I still got to run 10 miles. And then I'm not even making this up. I will run from my office to the hallway, skip stairs on my way down, and then peel out on the tile floor, the hardwood floor, in my socks, run to the other side of the house, and then peel out again as I turn the corner to then run down the stairs again to the bottom, and then go into my car and back out and pretend that I've been waiting so she doesn't know that I literally just got out of the shower 35 seconds ago. And it's funny because she's listening to this. I know she is. Listen to every show, babes. I love you. That's literally what happens almost every time. So now you know. There's actually been plenty of times where I am in the shower and she's pulling down my street. And I'm like, oh, guess I got to get ready then. So anyway, for fuck's sake. So get ready for fuck's sake. We're going to put a notification on here. 30 minutes before. No, it's during the podcast. Let's go 1 hour before. Actually, no. Let's just leave it there. We're going to make that busy, actually, because I need to. Yeah. So let's make this color that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, save every Saturday. No, every Saturday, bro. Fuck. Look on Saturday, save. Okay. So we got that. So we got the check-ins done. We got the workouts. Got Emmy Fitness. So what I need to do now is schedule. Oh, we got the podcast. That's what it was. Got the podcast done. So now we need social media content, filming, all that stuff. Meal prep, grocery shop. and working on my own stuff. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what else I'm missing, but it seems like right now I've got a lot of time and I'm just spending it doing a whole bunch of bullshit. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's put some stuff in here. So I have about an hour, 45 minutes or so. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. What day should I make content? Well, what day should I grocery shop and meal prep? Kind of want to do that on Sunday. I don't want to make Lexi come with me though. It's like running chores. Let's see. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she'd be fine with it, but I don't know. Maybe if I just spent Sundays figuring out what I want to get. Well, let's come back to that. Well, how much time do I need to plan food? Let's just say 1 hour to plan food. So plan food. So plan meals, 1 hour. Grocery shop, 1.5 hours. Meal prep, 6 hours. And the reason why it would be 6 hours is because if I'm prepping everything, 14 meals, and freezing them, it'd actually be 28 meals because it's 2 meals a day for 2 weeks. 28 meals. So that right there is it'd be 8.5 hours. I don't have 8.5 hours unless it is a down Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday. Don't want to cook while Lexi's here. I want to spend time with her doing stuff. So maybe that is a Thursday. No, because Thursday was between work and... Yeah, so from 4:15 to 7:30, I have 3 hours, 15 minutes. See, I'd have to cook on a Saturday or something like that. So maybe Saturdays are all about meal prep. Maybe that's what I got to do. Okay, so let's just move the stuff around. So check-ins, they can say 8 a.m. My own check-ins, they can actually move those back. It's just an hour. It's fine. They're touching. Let's move my workout. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. If you go to the gym up on base towards the end of when they close on a Saturday, there's nobody there. So we're going to move that to that time. So they close at 4. So let's move that there, all events. Okay. So that just freed up from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's 5 hours. So we're going to cook. So we're going to go meal prep. So we're going to go. So when are we grocery shopping? What the fuck are we doing here? Can't do it on Friday. So you can do it on the... Problem is that Costco opens... We'll move. Let's see. Costco hours, Saturday. 9:30 is when they... Whoa. Costco in Salt Lake opens at 8. That's a game changer. Why is it 8? Costco wholesale, not a gas station. How far away is it? It's kind of down there, though. No, it's fine. We'll just go to the... So what if I did the check-ins earlier? So let's actually just move that up. If I'm getting up at 6, and let's start at 6:15 for now. Do my check-ins. I don't think... I'll do my check-ins right after my workout. Okay, so we're going to go all events on this one. Mina check-ins, they can be at 6:30, all events. Plan meals. When am I going to plan meals? Should probably do a lot of this shit I can actually do at work. I do have downtime. Matter of fact, work has been going so well recently because I'm just working and I'm not stopping and taking 12 breaks a day like everybody else. It's not bitching or moaning or complaining. It's what everybody does. And that's what we've been so accustomed to doing. And if you're still listening, then the reason why that is because we have been told, so we have 31 days to complete the work that we need to do. And we've been told that if we do it faster, then the people who kind of observe the work that we do, they're going to say, oh, you can get it done in 29 days? Well, yeah, we're only going to give you 29 days then because you can do it. So what we do is we sandbag and we just go very slow on purpose, so that way we maintain that 31 days. That way we don't have to work all the time. And that's everything that I adopted when I went in there, and I thought, this is bad. I don't like this. And so now we have a whole change of pace, and so now it is work. And once you come to a work stoppage, then you can just sit there and do whatever you want. But there's work to do, then do the work. Now, not everybody has adopted this, but me, and I would like to believe my teammate have. But I don't think we're on the same page because I'm trying to be as efficient as possible, both literally and with the sheet and the leaderboard type thing. Because I mentioned this 3 or 4 podcasts ago, or 2, I don't know. But I am the number 1 in the shop when you take out the leads, which their efficiency is almost double mine, which is almost like 300%. Because they're just pitching in here and they're doing stuff to help, and that's it. With me, I'm running the full tear down, build up, creating up, shipping the asset, the canopy. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. That's not a flex, but it is. I just thought that was fucking cool. I was like, dude, I'm actually working when I'm clocked in, you know? And I always play it out in my head. If someone's like, dude, why are you going so fast? I would probably say, dude, we'll define fast. Like, what's fast around here? And they would say, oh, well, you've gotten all this done. It's like, oh, well, dude, guess what? I'm clocked in though. I'm at work, so I'm working. And anyway, so I'm doing well at work, and so I have a lot more downtime. Whole reason for me saying that is because it seems like, so I'm just going to explain it this way. So it's almost like there's 3 phases of the canopy that we work on. So we tear it down, and then we build it up, and then once we build it up, we put a whole lot of chemicals on it and a whole lot of glue and a whole lot of different adhesives. And when we do that, our day's over. So without sharing too much info here, I get paranoid when I talk about this stuff because it's not classified info, but whatever. I can't talk about it. But I'm just going to call it glue. We put glue on certain parts of the canopy, and it's a 16-hour cure, meaning once we put that on there, we can't touch that shit for 16 hours. Other times it's 8 hours. Other times it's 4 hours. Other times we put promoter on there for paint or something like that, and that's an hour. There's a lot of downtime, and I think I just need to prioritize the downtime that I have. So what I need to do, so I can do planned meals at work. So what can I do at work? So let's do this. Let's make a new column here, at work. And let's add in some checkboxes. So, plan meals, write captions, plan content. That's what I can do. AF building, I can do that at work. Reading 10 pages. What else is there? I think that's what I got for now. If I just stay on top of that, then I can absolutely do a lot of work. However, this whole thing is just null if I quit at the end of this month, because that's what the deferred resignation would be. Let's actually check real quick. I'm very curious. Deferred resignation, second round email, DOD. Now let's go to tools. Let's go to any time past 24 hours. Iris Pezzicat. I need the DOD, though. So we'll go Department of Defense. Last 24 hours. Individuals who elect... Okay, so is there a new email? Published April 4th, 2025. It was yesterday. Full memorandum can be read here. April 4th. Okay, this is not helpful. Let's see. Oh, the DoD deferred, the Department of Defense deferred resignation programs and VERA. Something early retirement, something. Will be opening Monday, April 7th, 2025, and close at midnight, April 14th. Happy birthday, Grandma. To reduce the size of our civilian workforce by 5 to 8% in coming months and strategically restructure the Department of Air Force, the DAF, will execute a broad outreach campaign to maximize employee awareness and opportunity to participate in these volunteer programs. Department of Air Force support a large portion of the workforce participating in these programs while ensuring the Air Force and Space Force maintain operational readiness and the ability to perform mission essential functions. Employees are not approved for DRP immediately upon application. The following categories are exempt from DoD DRP. The following categories are exempt. Okay, so non-appropriated fund employees, foreign, local, national employees, dual status, military technicians, highly qualified experts, re-employed and annuitants, child care and youth program employees, flight instructors. Probationary employees are eligible. In order to ensure operational readiness once the open period to participate in DoD DRP closes, DAF will evaluate participation across individual units, functional communities, and may implement additional exemptions. God damn it. Consideration for additional exemptions will be based on the impact to readiness and the performance of mission essential functions. Should the DAF need to exempt employees from participating in these programs, employees electing VERA will be prioritized. Employees pending approval for DoD and will not be subjected to return in-person work requirements. Employees who accept the deferred resignation offer and who are approved for the DRP will be placed on paid administrative leave no earlier than May 1st, pursuant to written agreement between employee and the DAF to resign or retire no later than September 30th, 2025. Retiring employees will not be extended. Okay. Additional guidance will be jointly issued by AF A1C and SF S1C. I don't know what that means. The point of contact for these are Miss Stephanie Okay. The point of contact for this action. The points of contact for this action are Miss Stephanie Falarmadov, and Miss Marisela Rivera Recio. An observation I like to make is that it seems like when women are in these very high positions, they are not married. Here's an observation. We used to have Miss Fitzgerald. Now we have Miss Falamerdov, and then we have Miss Rivera Recio. It's Miss, so they're single, right? They're not married. Mrs. would be... Or am I just dumb as fuck? I don't know. So that's that. That's interesting. I want an email that's like, hey, so resign. DOD DRP email received today, 21 hours ago. The following categories of employees are exempt. Now there's a longer list here. Let's see. Not appropriated fund employees, foreign, local, dual status, positions funded by foreign military sales, security guards, police officers, firefighters, emergency dispatchers, positions that perform patient care, medical professionals, aircraft operations, highly qualified experts, re-employed annuitants. DOD feels like we are last to the hangman's news, but hell of a lot better deal we got via leave starting. So one, aircraft operations. There's no business. Emergency guns. Okay. Well, there's that. So that's what we figured out. Got some engagement on my posts. What do we got here? I got so much content posted in the last 14 days that or I guess 13 days. I've posted 39 times in the last 13 days. It's insane. It's like 15% of my entire posts for my entire account. I've had it since August. Okay, back on task here. Holy fuck. So what am I going to grocery shop and meal prep? So I need 7.5 hours to do both. So I can start. I can't start that because I got to go to fucking Costco. 9:30. So if I go at 9:30, if I just go 9, was that 8 o'clock? Shit, let's fix that. If I go 9 to 2, that's fine. Cause no, I'm fucking stupid. It's 5 hours. I need more time. Maybe I just don't go to Costco then. Yeah, maybe I just don't go to Costco then. So we'll do check-in. We'll do grocery shopping early in the morning. 7 to 2 would be 7 hours. That's the time that I need right there. Bam. Grocery shopping, meal prep. So let's just put it on there. We figured it out. We just can't go to Costco because they open so late. Make it yellow. Meal prep. Food. Let's put meal prep. Use a burrito emoji because I want burritos. Do another emoji. Let's just do meal prep. So actually, let's make that from 8:30 to 3:30, and then we'll put, 8:30 to, what was it, 2:30? To 2. Yeah. Meal prep repeats weekly on Saturday. No notification. I am busy this time. Free Bryson's calendar safe. Then we're going to put grocery shop for, an hour and a half is really long, actually. If I'm not going to Costco, I can just go down the street. So we'll move meal prep back 30 minutes. And we'll make grocery shopping just a full hour. Just give myself time to, is that too long? I don't know. We'll go grocery shop with the cart. And it's going to repeat weekly on Saturday. Don't need that busy. Yes, we'll go yellow, save. Boom. So we got meal prep and all that shit scheduled. It's going to be on a Saturday. However, I am going to have to do that. I'm going to have to do that very soon because I needed to do that last Friday. I'm going to have to do it this Friday. Actually, I'm on the wrong dates here. Oops. Wait, what the hell? So let's just move these back a week so that I can see. 12, save. This and following events. This, following events. Okay, we're good. So we got the grocery shopping in there. Got it. We're good. So that's when we're going to do that. We have to do it because if we don't, then we're fucking up the whole schedule for the whole week and everything goes to shit. I have to do it then. I have to. Another important part that I've not scheduled in here is shit. I'm just going to put it all in here. So we'll go grocery shop 7 to 8. We'll go meal prep 8 to 2. Gives me 6 hours on the dot. That's what I need anyway. I don't know how I fucked that up. And then I'll work out after that. Workout's probably going to be, so check-ins then, that's fine. Wait, where's my podcast? Oh, I got to move those back too. I just put it on the wrong date. I was scheduling in the future when I should have been scheduling in the relative present here. So I need to move the get ready for fuck's sake back. Save. Done. Got it. How shitty would it be if this was not recording the mic? I want to see if it's using the mic, actually, because if it's not, then this audio has gone to shit. Because I've been playing music this whole time. Where's the settings? Where's the settings, bro? There we go. USB PNP audio device. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so shit, when I look at my calendar now, everything's getting stacked and loaded. Big fan of this because I know if I just do what's on the shit, I'll be fine. I'll be good to go. All right. Workout, checking podcast. Night routine. Man, I see. The thing is, I don't know what to schedule every other Friday then. Every other Friday should be meal prep. Now that I think about it, because I'm not going to. Oh, that's very dumb of me. That's what it should have been this whole time, because it's not every week that I do this. It's every other week. So Fridays have to be that. So what's the Costco hours on Friday? Probably worse. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. I just can't go to Costco then. So grocery shop, 7 a.m. on Friday. Kind of works out pretty well because that's when I would start work for Mina anyway. So Fridays just have to be meal prep. They just have to be. Every other Friday. It just has to be. There's no way around it. I have to. So we're going to go custom every 2 weeks on Friday. It's the right date. All events. Yep. Okay. Weekly on Friday. Nope. Every 2 weeks on Friday. All events. Okay. Good to go. So my down Fridays are cooking and meal prep. That's what I do. Wake up, do my thing in the morning, whatever that may be. Start shopping at 7. Yeah, Smith's is open, right? Smith's hours, 7 a.m. Oh, wait. I typed in Smith's hours, 7 a.m. Seems like they all open at 6. I should have known that. I used to work there. Spent 5 years of my working life there. I've been a working man for 12 years this year. Almost half of those have been spent at Smith's. Half of them have been spent at a grocery store. So, fun facts. Okay, so we got meal prep and grocery shop done. So what am I doing social media? I think Saturdays then. I'm just going to have to. Yeah, I think Saturdays is when I'll do it. Well, check-ins early. I got all my workouts done, so what else do I got to put in here? Social media content. So I can plan captions, write captions, plan content, all that stuff at work 100%. I can do that. If I schedule a random thing in here, how does it look like if I just put it over something? I want to see that. I have my work 10 hours. I want to see if I put a different color thing over it, what happens, what it looks like. Oh, cool. It doesn't go to shit. All right, cool. So when do we want to film content? I need to film content. So film content. Edit content. So how much time do we need to film content? We're going to say 3 hours film. No, we can do it in 2. 2 hours film. If I have a plan, I can get it done in 2 hours. Edit content, 4 hours edit. Can absolutely make that happen. So I need 6 hours total. And it looks like I can, and this has definitely got to be a weekly thing. I don't think I can bust out a month's worth of, I don't think I can bust out, let's see, it'd be 28, almost 30 pieces of content in one day. I don't know if I could do that. In 6 hours? No. The reason why I say that is because Thursdays I've got more time. I got 4:15 to say 8:30. I got 4 hours. I can't even do all of it then. So let's see here. Let's do it on Saturdays. It just makes the most sense to do that. So I need 2 hours to film. So we'll go 2 hours here. Let's get a camera emoji. Film content. And that's going to happen every Saturday. No notification, busy. Actually, we're free. We're going to take sales calls during this. I'll just make it this color for now. Film content. And now we're going to take a break after we film. Another 4 hours. So we'll go 10:30 to 2:30. That actually kind of works out. So we'll go edit content. Let's use computer emojis. Edit content. This is going to happen every Saturday. No notification. I'm free. Use the same color. Yep, save. Let's move that up a little bit. Now we're going to take a half hour, just take a fucking chill pill. That's what we're going to do. We could film content a little bit earlier. It's fine how it is. I'm overthinking the shit. Okay, film content, edit content. Okay, so cheese, right? Queso. I think I might need more time to meal prep. I don't know. Should be good. Okay, so we got all that. Now we need the working on my program and stuff for my clients, which isn't a lot. What I need to schedule in is power hour, where I need to message people and get conversations going. And if I really want this shit to take off and change, I must do that. So I need building plan content. So let's get the social media. Oh, I need to plan the content and write the captions. So I can do that at work 100%. So I can do that at work. I'm just going to put we'll go 12 to 2 every day because I can. That's the most consistent time that I can work on stuff, I think. So we'll just go change the color. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm free. I'm at work anyway, but work on social media. No, what we're going to do is we're going to do AF. So we're going to do program building. Program building and content drafts. So we're going to call it repeat Monday. Just so we can, hold on, I can't, damn it. Okay, so we'll go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, free, no notifications, save. And then every other Friday, we're going to put it just a little bit earlier. Actually, we're going to move this up. We're going to go 11. Oh, I fucked this up. This has got to be different. This has got to be 2 p.m., not 2:30. So let's move this up. So I move it to 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every day. Let's do that. All events, let's move it up. Then I can add in another shift here of 2 hours. So we'll go repeats every other Friday. It's a day that I work. The day that I do work. Bryson's calendar. Free, no notification. Program building and content drafting. Oh, drafts? Whatever. So that gives me 10 hours a week to do content and to write captions, to draft up ideas, to make the graphics, because I can use Adobe Express on my work computer. So that is 100% going to be happening. I can also take my laptop in, and I have been doing that, so I can best use my time efficiently there. So I know that when I'm at work, I need to be doing those things. So we got that. So that gives me 10 hours right there, 10 hours. That's a lot of time spent doing content and building programs for clients. Maybe I need to be precise here. Rather than 2 hours for both, I need to be like, okay, I need this time, I need to... Well, if I just commit to writing 3 per day, that's 30 in a week. Wow, that's bad math. Good Lord. 3 per day would be 15 a week. I would need to make 21 pieces. So I gotta commit to doing 4 then. 4 times 5 is 20. I could make 5 on one day. So let's do this. So let's go to the description of this thing. Make 4 captions, 4 pieces of content, or 4 scripts for reels, for a total of 20 each by the end of the week. 16 if down Friday. Make it up if known that it is down Friday. Make it up beforehand if known. Okay. It's fine. All events save. That's just a reminder. I think it shows up. Could be wrong. No, it doesn't show up. God damn it. All right. So at the time of what we have for our schedule, Friday and Saturday, I cannot do shit. There's nothing that I can do Friday or Saturday on either week, because it's grocery shop, meal prep day. That is film content, edit content, workout, check-ins, working for Mina, all that stuff. So much relief just seeing that I have everything mapped out and I just have to do it. I don't think I've ever have I ever had a podcast over 2 hours long? I don't know. Well, this one is, so cool. I wonder if I'll look back on these episodes and I'm like, dude, he was so bubbly and energetic. What happened? Because in 20 years, I'll be like, fuck, bro, you just got to work harder. Back in my day, I had to climb up the hill in the snow both ways, 5 miles each way. School was on wheels. Sometimes it was 6 miles, sometimes it was 20. Just depends. What else do we need to put in here? Oh, that's what I was saying. So at the time of recording, so Friday and Saturday, I can't do shit. But Monday through Thursday, every day, I'm free from 4:15 to 7:30. So I got about 3 hours. Monday I have that Zoom call, but that's fine. And then Sunday day, seems like Lexi and I start our day around 8 a.m. I have to wake up earlier and get shit done. I just have to. I feel better when I do. And I just have to. So plan content, write captions, plan meals. When am I planning meals? I got to plan meals. Let's see. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. So what's going through my head is we have Monday through Thursday, and then every other Friday, I have 2 hours for program building and content drafts. And it's only 2 hours because I know that I can be the most consistent with 2 hours a day at work, because sometimes I have, shit, no lie, tomorrow or on Monday when I go in, what I'm going to have to do is put maybe 2 ounces of glue in 14 different spots. That's it. That's my day. You know, that's a lie. 14 pieces, or 2 ounces of glue in 14 different spots. And then I got to sand some shit with these sanding discs. And it's probably going to take an hour, maybe. So that's 2 hours worth of work. I work, I'm there for 9 hours, there for 9.5 hours. So on that day, I'm going to have 7 hours. But on a day where I really have a lot to do, I might only have an hour. And I say only because relative to what the job is and what it entails, it's working all day. So there's that. So the reason why I say that is because I don't know. I want to schedule one day to be all things programming with clients and working in my business, to make guides, make any kind of PDF or help or whatever like that I need to. And then, but I also like having it so it's just big open things. So whatever needs to get done, I just get done. So we'll just do this. So we'll change this to, we'll cut this in half. So we'll move this up to 10. I'm sure it's fine. No, I need to leave it where it's at, to be honest. And then down Fridays, I'll just overthinking. So 11 to 12, we'll just do 11 to 12. We'll change it to content creation and drafts. That's what that'll be. Content creation and drafts. So Friday, let's change that to be an hour as well. Go content creation and drafts. All events. Now we'll go back to this week and we will add in another hour slot. We'll go AF. So we'll go AF working. So AF building. So building the business. I need to learn. I need to watch modules and learn as well. Fuck. So much shit to do. Let's put that in here. At work, CLA modules. So let's actually do this. Make a new column. At work or home. CLA modules. DM reach outs. Convos. So when are we planning my meals? So that's going to be every Thursday. We're going to plan meals. So let's do that. Let's just get that out of the way. It's a very small one. Small. I'm going to open my blinds. Hold on. Two hours, 4 minutes long. Is this the longest podcast? Have I ever hit 2 hours before? I don't know. So I need to plan food. I'm going to change the description to strive for 5. That's it. Keep it simple with content creation. Because on Fridays, we're going to plan meals. On Thursdays, we're going to plan meals. So plan meals. We're going to change this to, where's a carrot emoji? Planned meals. Present calendar. Let's go yellow. Planned meals. It's going to be on every Thursday. Okay, so that's done. So planned meals at work. Other things that I have listed are read 10 pages. Truthfully speaking, right now, I just don't think that's that important for me to do right now. I like to do it a lot. Maybe I'll just commit to it. So when I go on break, I just commit to doing it. Problem is that I take notes and I do all this stuff while I read and highlight the words and write definitions and all that stuff. So 10 pages, it's like a half hour, 45 minutes for me. Not to mention the current book I'm reading, the chapters are about 6 to 7 pages. So I wouldn't want to just stop. I would just do two chapters. So 15 pages, damn near an hour for me, dude. I think I'll be fine. So content creation and drafts, I can absolutely do that at work. I absolutely can if I just fucking do that. Plan meals every other Thursday. That's what we need to change that to. Okay. Every other Thursday, save. So what I need to do, maybe I'll do it tomorrow, is I just need to prepare a week's worth of meals to get me to Friday so that I can grocery shop, meal prep, all that bolognaise. I'm curious. See, I'm distracted. I want to find a better color picker for Google Calendar. Google Calendar, more colors, extension. More colors for calendar, Chrome Web Store. That's what I'm looking for. How do you pick the color? Toggle local mode. How do you change the colors? 2.5 out of 5 stars. Wow, is this ass? What happened? See all reviews. It shows only red regardless of which color you specify. It does not work. Bummer. It doesn't work when you choose one of the new colors. It actually chooses one of the preset ones instead. This is broken. It only shows red. Doesn't work at all. Used to work, now it only shows red. Yep. Well, that sucks. What the hell is this? I found another one? Projects. Recharge. Google Colors. Prepare. This is what I'm looking for, bro. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Visit website. 0 reviews. Is this legit or is this a scam? What is this? You posted at a perfect time. Big Google Calendar fan, but hated the fugly colors. Just added to my Chrome and got my sister onto it. Glad it'll be useful to you. Enjoy it. App. Unlimited colors, categories, and custom use eyedropper tool. Eyedropper tool. That's exactly what I want. Okay, let's try this. View website. Add to Chrome. It's free. I'm hesitant. Why is this not on the Google Store? Let's see.
Hey there. Has your Google Calendar gotten colors and try to change color? You can see what meaning this color has to. But locate custom colors where you can have this custom colors where you can add color groups or find a color you like. And then if I go back to the events, I can change for project.
Wow. It does work for the... It works for the text colors too, so it works. That's all. Oh, this fucks, dude. Add to Chrome, it's free. Oh, it is on the fucking web. It is on the web store. I feel much better about that. Let's get it. Hell yeah, dude. I love this stuff. So let's get rid of the other one. Calendar hue. Remove from Chrome. That one's fine. It works fine. Wait, why? Remove from Chrome. calendar color. Let's pin that. Okay. So let's refresh this. Calendar color. Custom colors. So now that we have the custom colors. Now, oh, there they are. Oh, dude, this is nice. Oh, dude, this is nice. This is what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted. Let's fucking go, dude. Uh-oh, we have a problem. If I switch back to the... Uh-oh. Wait, what the hell? What calendar is this part of? Bryson's calendar? Something happened? So can I just refresh? Okay, so it's buggy. It's fine. So how do I add more colors? So custom colors, add a color. How do I delete? Just drag it. Delete category or group. Generate new color palette. Wow, it just generates a whole new fucking palette. New category group. New category group. We'll call this test 1, 2, 3. Description, test desk. And we'll add in a couple colors and let's see if it. Save. Time blocking. Reset settings. Disable custom color, Google colors. Time blocking. So how do I... Oh, there we go. So if I change the name... This is not... I'll just make a whole bunch of colors that are very dark and moody and see what it does, because I like that look. Yeah, absolutely does not follow that. It's okay. So if I click this, I can type in the code myself. There's an eyedropper. That's the fucking shit. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, this is fucking great. Cool. Finally found it. Okay, cool. Now we are no longer distracted. Back to work. Okay. Okay, got all that in the calendar. Now I need to work on building the business, working in the business. So we'll go another hour. And see, this is where I kind of get like, ooh, shit, I don't know, because I don't know if I can do that. But I need to remember... Go Allegiant Fit building. This is where I kind of get shit because I'm not going to be able to do this every single day because every day is different at work. I could have 7 hours. I could have 30 minutes. It just depends. So to put it in the calendar and then visually see that and have a day where I can't work on it makes me feel kind of shitty. So we'll just put it in there. I'll just see what happens this week. So I'm going to put the writing hand emoji. Allegiant Fit building. This is going to repeat Monday through Thursday. Monday through Wednesday. Bryson's calendar. Fuck off, dude. So many pop-ups, bro. And then we'll go, what time? Or what color? Look at all these new colors. Oh, shit. So I don't think you have the colors when you're making it, but you have it after it's posted. So we'll just make this red. right click, that's when the colors pop up. So can I click this color? Huh. It's fucking sick, dude, these colors. How does it show? Oh no, how does it show on my phone though? Did not consider that 1 second. So it's all red on my... Yeah, it doesn't change colors on my phone. It's red. So if I make it this color, salmon color, on my phone, changes to salmon color on my phone. If I make it something that's not on my phone, like we'll go this green, what color does it change? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't change colors. So whatever I set it to, the latest color on my phone, that's what it stays. Oops, wrong thing. So if I set the color to a custom color on my computer, on my phone it'll show the default color that I selected on the laptop, if that makes sense. So if let's just add a new color real quick to see what happens in real time. Custom color. Let's go a dark, nice blue. Go that color. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay, boom, done. Boom. Blue. All of them. Yeah, it's a nice blue. Cool. It doesn't matter, but it's fine. We did it. Okay, so we have the content creation and drafts. We can do that at work. Allegiant fit building, can do that at work. So what am I going to do on the alternating Thursdays and Fridays? Because every other Thursday I'm planning meals. And then every other Friday I work, so I can do stuff at work. So we'll go Allegiant fit building. I don't know what that would even be. So I'll just add it in, bro. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy the title of this. I want to type, come in here, that Bryson's calendar. Free, no notification. This is going to happen every other Thursday, Friday. Done, save. Change the color so it's nice. Okay, good to go. So we got the Allegiant fit building. Can do that at work. My laptop will be okay there. So at the time, right now, with everything that I've got in here, we've got sleep, my job, working for EmiFit, date night, nighttime routine, going to the gym, the podcast, meal prep, grocery shopping, my business check-ins, my business building, filming content, editing the content, planning meals, writing captions, planning the content. I think I already said that one. Whatever. Building my business. I got all that. And I still have Monday through Thursday, 4:30 to, we'll just say 4:30 to 7:30. I think it's actually what it is. Yeah. So that means I still have 12 hours throughout the week. So at the time, right now, I don't got shit going on after work, after the gym, Monday through Thursday. But that's not the goal. I want to be using my time. That's 12 hours. I'm just be dicking off. I almost quit fucking EmiFit because I said I don't have enough time. I'm proving to myself right now that I have nothing but time. I still have all of Sunday. I still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was about to quit. What the fuck, bro? It's very weak-minded individual sometimes, and I got to work on that, dude. So what I need to do is schedule in CLA and learning. I need to just watch one module a day. It's fucking it. Just one module and learn from it. So if I go to the dashboard right now. Let's just go to, let's see where I'm at right now. Academy. Where is this taking me? 10K Academy. So right now I'm on Content is King, and I've got how to create connection content, proof, short form video, stories is your vlog, tonality is everything, content, schedule for online coaches, 100 content ideas, building a marketing calendar, value. So that's this module. It's Content is King. The next module is creating your core offer. Macro level, core offer, 16-week base, timeline, meals and macros, workouts, check-ins, Facebook group, type form, Calendly, Stripe, how to use Trainerize, PayPal, importance of contracts, onboarding, welcome email. So I'm just curious. If I click on macro level core offer, how long is this module? 7 minutes. Okay, so that's 7 minutes long. Next one is type form. I'm not using that. I'm using needle form. That one's 5 minutes. So we're at 12 minutes total right now. Calendly, not using that. I use needle cal. I'll watch them because I want to watch them. See, I watch them. That's 5 minutes. So now we are at 17 minutes. Let's go to Stripe. Already have Stripe set up. That's 6 minutes long. So we're at 23 minutes. How to use Trainerize? I'm not going to use Trainerize. I'm using EverFit. That's 20 minutes. So I might truthfully just skip that because I'm not going to use that. So still 23 minutes. PayPal. I may as well get this set up just in case. You never know. That's 7 minutes. So 30 minutes total. Importance of contracts. I will be watching this one no matter what. This one's 8 minutes long. So we're at 38 minutes. Onboarding and welcome email. Onboarding 7 minutes long. I think there's another training for bulletproof onboarding. That's what they call it at least. So that's 7 minutes. So we're at 45 minutes to watch this whole fucking module. You know? And that's one. I think, so modules total, there's 25. But each one has anywhere from 1 to 10 topics. I think 10 is the most. Yep. Next one after that is DM game to book phone calls. So 7 lead generation secrets to book more calls and make more money. The 6 places to find leads on Instagram. How to assess temperature of leads. Conversation openers based on scenarios. Network expansion. Power hour. How many calls should you be booking? Let's see that real quick. I'm very curious. How many calls should I be booking? 8 minutes long. Let's see real quick. Let's do this live. Not the music. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Super clear. Growing a successful online fitness business does not happen by accident. It happens with intention, it happens with effort, and it happens with focus. You need to have a clearly defined goal, and then you need to be working to... Now, let's establish... Do not allow yourself to go 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks with no calls. That isn't a thing. Now, let's establish a baseline. Write this down. When I first get started, my goal is 2 to 3 booked calls per week.
Fuck me.
When I first get started, my goal is 2 to 3 booked calls per week. Now, this may not seem like much, but when you're first building your coaching business, it's important to build momentum and feel like you're winning. So if you set the goal of booking 5 calls a week and you're only getting 2, you might feel like a failure. But if you set the goal of 2 calls a week and you're able to do 2 to 3, you'll feel like a success. That feeling of success will give you a feeling of positive momentum, which will keep you pushing forward. So your goal when you first get started is 2 to 3 book calls per week. Now, let's talk about targets and expectations for your conversion rates. Write this down. I want to be converting every 1 and 3 calls, which means your conversion rate should be a standard 33%. 33% is the average. It's not great, it's not shitty, it's average. So if you're less than 33%, you're less than average. You got a big problem. You need to work on your sales. If you're more than 33%, you're doing great. You might need to increase your prices, or you just might be a great salesman. A reasonable target for conversion is closing 1 in every 3 calls. If you're not closing every 1 in 3 calls, it's time to take a deeper look at your sales process.
So I want to, if you're still listening, what do I say that? If I said that and you didn't hear it, you wouldn't have heard it. Therefore, the thing that I said doesn't matter. And I shouldn't have even bothered saying it. So he's saying book 2 to 3 calls a week. And he's saying close 1 in 3. Which means if I have 3 calls a week and I close 1 in 3, that means I close 4 people per month, which is more than what I need to quit my job. If I did that, I could quit my job and I would be making 50% more. So what he's saying is What he's saying right now is that my first goal is just the fucking bare minimum, lowest of the lowest goal. And that's the only thing that I need to quit my job. That's it. That's it. So let's keep on watching.
And I'm going to give you the opportunity to book in for a role play with one of the Change Lives Academy members. Here's how it works. Make a post in the Change Lives Academy saying, hey, I'm looking for a role play partner. Then somebody reaches out to you and is like, I'm interested. You guys set up a DM conversation and you book a practice call where they pretend to be a prospect. You are the online fitness coach and you are going to sell them a program. And they're just going to act like a prospect that needs to lose weight, and you're going to try to convince them to join the program. In this way, you can build live in-field sales experience without actually having money on the line. So you're going to act like a coach, they're a client, and then you're just going to switch roles. You are going to be the client, and then they're going to be the coach, and they're going to sell you. That way, you both get to practice, you both get to sharpen your sword. If you're not closing every one of
Sharpen the blade.
3 calls, I encourage you to make a post in the Change Lives Academy and say, hey, I want to book it for a role play. Who's down? Now, how long is it going to take for me to hit $10,000 a month if I'm booking 2 to 3 calls a week and I'm closing every 1 in 3 calls? If you keep it this pace and you never grow, it will take you 12 to 24 months to hit $10,000 a month. And over that course of time, over the course of 12 to 24 months, your income is going to slowly increase. You go from 2K a month to 3K a month to 4K a month, etc. Now, don't get discouraged, because if you start booking 5 calls a week, every week, and you're closing 1 in every 3 calls, realistically, you can hit 10K per month within the next 6 to 12 months. That's a lot fucking faster. So your first target is to
So I just want to say this. So actually, what I ought to do is play these courses in here and then talk about them as I go. It's kind of interesting. It's a different idea. Only downside is if I'm doing this at work, I can't be playing that at work. I'm not going to be recording a podcast on my fucking desk. Probably a no-go to be recording anything in there, but whatever. So I'll just post what I can here and we'll go from there. But anyway, it's just an idea. Let's keep it going.
Consistently get 2 to 3 booked calls per week. Once you can get yourself to do that consistently for 2 or 3 weeks in a row, then you're going to increase the expectations and the standards in your business to a point where you're saying, I'm going to book 5 calls every single week. Now, why should we aim for 5 book calls a week once we're established? Because studies show that people that have a higher amount of sales opportunities convert at a 20% higher rate, which basically means the more at-bats that you have, the higher your conversion rate. You want to give yourself enough opportunity to succeed. You want to give yourself enough opportunity to make money. And this is an abundant game, you guys. Again, there's 2.5 billion people on Instagram. 570 million of them are overweight. There's a lot of opportunity for you to be a successful online fitness coach. And so 5 calls a week should be the bare minimum standard once you've established that you can get 2 to 3 calls a week. This is what I call the magic number. Now let's talk about improving your game over time. Posting screenshots of what's happening in your DMs if you're not booking calls and posting it in the academy will help us dissect exactly what you need to focus on. Coming to any DM trainings that we're hosting in the academy will help you deep dive.
Okay, I'm not trying to go over all of this right now on this particular podcast, but that was very insightful. So I'm going to say I'm going to commit right now to 30 minutes at work of the CLA modules. Just 30 minutes. That's it. I know. See that this is why you should not go over on your word or lie to yourself. Because I already said, okay, I'm committing right now, an hour every day, implementing every day. But I didn't. So now when I say it the second time, it's like, hey, buddy, you didn't mean it the first time. What's different this time? So that's where I got to put my foot down. So let's go 30 minutes. So we'll go CLA modules. I don't need to say 30 minutes because it's 30 minutes already. So CLA modules. Let's go. Let's repeat this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Done. No notification. Free. Bryson's calendar. What emoji do we want? Let's do. There's a letter P emoji, right? There it is, P. Nope, that's not what I wanted. So we'll go weight. No, we'll go money. There we go. We'll use a dollar bill. What about learn? Nope. School. There we go. We'll use I'm going to use the cap emoji, the cap and gown emoji, the cap, to signify that I'm a student. I'm always learning. Okay, so let's go add a new color here. because I'm really into this shit. New color. You can't just delete. You can't delete. Once you make a color, you can't delete that color. Delete category group. Well, whatever. Wow, you can't delete a color, huh? Pick a color that works here. CLA modules, 30 minutes a day. Let's go Bryson's calendar. Free, 10 minutes with no notifications. CLA module. Anybody else do the thing where you capitalize the first letter and then you're still holding shift on the second letter, so then it's 2 capital letters and you got a backspace? I do that all the time. Oh, that's got to be every other Friday, huh? Shit, I'm on the wrong fucking week. Again, bro? Oh, my Lord. On the wrong week again. Go back. 7. Save this and following events. This needs to be every 2 Fridays. Done. Save. Okay, I got it. So CLA module is done. Now I'm really curious, so I'm going to go to where to find conversations. Where is that at? 6 places to find leads on Instagram. Let's look at this real quick. 11-minute video. So there's a PDF attached here, so I'm just going to read that. So first, IG DMs very hot, have intent. This is the first place where people are absolute hottest. This is where we want to get people to. These are the hottest leads. Anyone who takes the time to send you a direct message is extremely interested in communicating with you. Our goal is to take that communication and turn it into a phone call. Second is Instagram story poll responders, hot, have intent. These people are people who may not have it in them to actually message you, but they're interested enough to vote on your polls. As a content creator, you must get better at speaking to your audience, giving them what they want. And the more that you do that, the more positive response you'll get with your polls. Make them your goals start. Okay. IG commenters on photos, IG likes on photos, story views, new followers. I just do where my mind goes is, so when I think the 6 places to lead gen from Instagram, I think what to search up, where to find your community, which niche to go into, or not which niche, your niche, how to find your niche, which hashtags, which locations, which comment sections of other people's posts, which followers of other people's posts. But like the DMs, your poll responders, just people, they could have just said anybody who interacts with you in any type of way, fucking message them. I just saved the whole PDF. That's why I'm not even trying to be a pessimistic person or complain about this at all, because I'm not. But this is why I struggle with things like this, because I don't know, man. All good. I'm not trying to bitch and moan here. Day 14 here. Anyway. What else is there? There's a lead gen one, I think. Let's see. DM game, phone game, module 1, morning minute, be a coach, DM strategies, build your biz, find your pinpoint live stream sales, how to close, growing your managing, make a live market. I don't know. Anyway. So what else we need to put in the calendar? DM conversations. Reading 10 pages. I want to put that in the morning. I think I can do that around break. I'll just go 30 minutes. Read. just going to put read with a book. So let's go ahead and put book in here. Book, copy. This repeats. Custom, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Done. Bryson's calendar. Make it light blue. I don't know. Let's make it red. Don't need notification. Free. Save. And I got to do it on the down Fridays as well. So let's put it in here. Read. Custom, every 2 Fridays, boom, Bryson's calendar, red, free, no notifications, save. Okay, so reading is in there. So the only thing left that I have not, out of everything that I've written so far, is DM reach outs and conversations. There's a lot of resistance here for me to want to even schedule that in there. But the truth is, I have Sunday from 6 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. So I have 13 hours, 13 and a half hours on Sunday, and then 12 hours Monday through Thursday. In theory, that should just be conversation on conversation on conversation to get better, to get more people on my stuff. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have, I'm just going to call it a power hour. Well, that's what they call it for Facebook friends and stuff. I'm going to call it a power hour. And for that hour, every weekday, so I guess just Monday through Thursday, I'm going to, that's all I'm going to do for that 1 hour. That's it. That's it. Power hour. Where's the... What's that emoji even called? It's the blue head. What is it called? Emoji. Yeah, no shit. Let's see. Mr. ChatGPT. What is this called? It's a 2 blue heads. Busts in silhouette emoji. It usually represents a group of people, community or audience, social connections or followers, used often for things like group coaching, team, or network. Busts in silhouette. Is that a verb? Is that an action? Past tense of something that happened? Busts in silhouette? Or is it like they just forgot that busts also mean boobies? You know, silhouette. Shadows of a tit. Getting canceled. So let's just put this power hour. And we'll go Monday through Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Done. Bryson's calendar. Change of color. No notification. Actually, we are going to do a notification for this one. Let's go 30 minutes before. Let's go. Let's go save. Let's make this a different color though. Just do that color. It's fine. I'll go back and make all these very beautiful looking in just a moment. I'm just throwing colors up there so I know what is what. But well, I know what is what, but maybe I should have 2 power hours on Sunday. Oh, actually, I need to adjust this for... I need to make this earlier in the day. That's what I need to do. Let's move these up. Move them to 5 p.m. Let's move this one take Monday off. Done. Save all events. Done. Let's move Mondays down here. Power hour repeats every Monday. Bryson's calendar. 30 minutes before. Free. Good to go. Was the other one free as well? Nope. Let's be free. Good to go. Change color on this motherfucker. So now we have power hour in the conversations. So we have everything in the calendar, and Monday through Thursday, it's very loose. I really have a lot going on out after the gym. So when I say I don't have a lot going on, I mean from 4:15 to 7:30, ain't got shit going on. But I do have a power hour. I think that might be a good place for me to start. But here's the conflict now. When do I move these things around? And when is it okay to not do these things to then do something else of greater importance? The reason why I say that is because, well, I'm definitely not going to put the Mina call at the end of this episode. We're 2 hours, 40 minutes in. Holy shit. I don't know if ChatGPT can handle a prompt to summarize this podcast that long. I'll just say that I did my whole calendar. But what you'll hear on the Mina call, which will probably be a B episode, I haven't done one of those in a long time, but what I'll do there is I'll post the call that I had with Mina today, actually, and it was a very short one. Let's see here. Yeah, it was 8 minutes long, but he signed up for this program. It's called this software. It's called Go High Level. He wants me to essentially set it up for him, and he's going to pay me $1,000 to do it. That's fucking sick. That's high priority. I need to do that Monday, so I'm going to remove the power hour. So we just don't do power hour then. Maybe I just what happens. So we're going to delete that for this day only. We're going to do Go High Level. Go High Level. Emmy Fit. Let's see, go. Emmy Fit. Go High Level. So we're going to make this, we're going to put it on Emmy Fitness calendar. Free default visibility notification safe. So that's what we got going on. So now I want to put some things in my calendar that I need to. So if what do I need to do? So I got that. What else do I need to do? I'm just thinking here. Also, if you are still listening, you are either listening way into the future because you care a lot or you're very interested to know what the fuck I was doing, how I made my calendar, or you're a true fucking homie listening on April 6th, 2025. Either one. We got everything in here. Got all the... So what I ought to do now is put some of this shit into Todoist. Posting on social media 3 times a day. The thing with Todoist, man, I like it a lot. But I've got this tracker sheet now. And I like that because it gives me all the stats for everything that I'm doing. So, looking at it, I have all the stats that I need. Everything. Too many stats, as a matter of fact. Too much. I need to change the color of that. You can't even see it. Let's do that right now. All conditional format. less than 49%. Is this the right one? Yeah, we need to change this color. So I got a really dark shade of red. I wonder if I make it bold, does that be easier to see? Yes. Make it this color. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll make this just red. Okay, I think we're good to go. What else are we missing here? So we got everything into the calendar. Everything. So I need to make sure that I look at this every single day. It is so satisfying seeing the calendar filled out because it's like everything I have to do. It's right here. I just have to do this now. That's it. That's it. To space it out here, I'm just going to make it a little better. Move all these a little bit. Let's move these up. Good to go. Meals, all that's good to go. Okay, so queso. So I'm gonna have to move things around, and because there's a couple things coming up that I won't. I just have to put those into the calendar. Am I missing anything? I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. I have so many different ideas, but I think this is a great place to start. Who knows how my adherence will be for this anyway. We're going to set we're going to set alarms on my phone. So those are going to go off. Let's do something here. Siri, delete all my alarms. Hey Siri, delete all my alarms.
Do you want to delete all your alarms?
Yes.
I deleted all of your alarms.
Okay, fresh start here. So what time are we waking up for work? So we need to, the reason why I did that, by the way, because I had probably 80, one for random ass shit that goes on in my life. Don't need all that, so let's delete them. So start over. So waking up 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's no way to make it do it every other Friday, huh? Label, work, alarm. What sound do we want? That one's fine. Can I duplicate them? Oh, would it be easier? Siri, set an alarm for 3:55 a.m. on weekdays.
Done.
Wow, that was so much easier. Done. So we'll just do 3:55 and 4 a.m. Okay, so that's to wake up for work. Siri, set an alarm every Thursday at 7:45 p.m. called Alexi.
Done.
There you go. That's for Lexi. One time she came over and she was texting me that she was here, and I didn't have my phone, didn't realize what time it was, and she waited in my garage because my door was locked, and she just waited there, I think, for like 10 minutes. And then I checked my phone as she was pulling out, or I think she left. I can't remember. She left and she came back. I can't remember. But it made me feel like the worst boyfriend, person, human ever to exist. So now I set an alarm to make sure that I never, ever miss that, because that was horrible. every Thursday. Lexi, let's change it to Is that kind of cute? I like this one. It's like excitement that Babes is here. Okay. Siri, set an alarm. I don't know. Let's see. Siri, set an alarm every day for... Siri, set an alarm for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday for 4:30 p.m. to check calendar.
I can't set an alarm for more than 1 day ahead.
What? Siri, set an alarm for every weekday at 4:30 p.m. and label it check calendar.
Done.
So now I have to go in there and fucking change the shit because it doesn't know how to. All good. Google. Check. Calendar. No, I'm going to say review. Sounds more professional for me. Review calendar. And we're going to use quad. It's not weekdays. It's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, because that's when I'm going to get out of the gym, and that's when I would start the rest of my day. Let's add some color-coded emojis here. Let's add some circles. Let's use the blue circle. Where's the blue circle at? There it is. Review calendar. So I need to do that. Siri, remind me every day at 4... Nope, not remind. Siri, set an alarm every day for 4:30 a.m. to check calendar.
Done.
Okay, so let's go in there. Change this up. So it's not every day. It's going to be Monday through Friday. And Monday through Thursday. The reason why I'm setting alarms and not reminders is because the alarms will go off and a reminder will not. It'll just... Better yet, what if I just set an automation on my phone to open up my calendar at these times? Maybe I should do that. I think I can do that. Yeah, I think I can do that. So how do we... Where's ChatGPT? How to make automation shortcut on iPhone to automatically open up an app at a certain time without needing permission, even if phone is off. Oh, not possible, phone is off. iPhones cannot run any automation shortcut while powered off. No workaround exists for this. Okay, so not off. Even with apps forwarding off, iOS still won't auto-launch the app unless the screen is on or recently used. Hacky workaround. Use automation to send notification tab link. Opens the app. The app not reliable. Maybe we won't do that then. What's the best way to go about reminding myself of tasks on my iPhone, but not using the reminder app? I want it to alert me regardless and be loud. I want it to force me to see my phone and be reminded. I use the alarm app now. The clock app on iPhones now. Is there something that's better? Use clock app with multiple alarms. It's the loudest, most unmissable tool on iPhone. Better than reminders for forcing awareness. If you want even more focus, set a shortcut automation, pop up a banner, or vibrate right before the alarm. Or create a calendar event with an alert and an alarm for double coverage. You can also name the alarm like this. Get off your ass and do X. Goes off. Okay, alarms it is. It's kind of annoying that it's all jumbled up in one. It's all good though. So what is this even for? I got distracted. So this is for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is in the morning. Check my shit right before work. Actually, we're going to do this for 5:05 a.m. because I'll be at work then, and we'll go quad again. And associate that sound with goddamn calendar. And associate that sound with the work now with calendar. They put the little X when you're typing to erase the whole line too close to the very edge of the word. When I want to click that and go back, and I click the X and it deletes. It's frustrating. I'll go job weekdays. Review calendar at 5:05 a.m., 4:30 p.m. Let's do it again. Siri, set an alarm. Siri. Hey, Siri. Set an alarm for 11 a.m. on weekdays and label it with check calendar.
Done.
Okay, got that. Edit. Go quad. 11 a.m. weekdays. So we'll go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I guess Friday. Siri, set an alarm for every other Friday for 6 a.m.
Done.
It doesn't do every other, though. It sucks. So 6 a.m. alarm will go Friday work. Let's go techno. Oh, wait, no, that's down Friday, not down Friday. Siri, set an alarm for Saturday and Sunday, 6 a.m. Call it shit.
I can't set an alarm for more than one day ahead.
Siri, set an alarm for Saturday and Sundays at 6 a.m.
Done.
This is techno. Weekend, 6 a.m. Save. Check calendar every weekday, 11 a.m. So I need a blue. Let's do a blue circle. That way I can see what the fuck's going on. Okay, good to go there. Job. So review calendar. We're just going to have that go off every day. I don't know why we're not missing Fridays. It's kind of review calendar. I need to just do it every day then. I think I'm being too picky here with all these shits. Every Thursday. It's Alexi's alarm. Heart, boom. There we go. Review calendar. Check calendar. Review calendar. Oh, I need to review calendar. It's almost date night with babes. To be honest, guys, I feel like today was it turned around really quick. As far as me being pissed to now me feeling like it was a good day, even though I didn't get meal prep done. Didn't film any content, which is a problem. It's gonna be interesting tomorrow. I'll get it done though. I don't know. I'm feeling good because I mean, there's proof. I've been working nonstop for the last 3 hours. Now, 3 hours might not seem like a lot, but that is nice to know. Cold hard proof evidence that for the last 3 hours, I have been, one, recording a podcast, which is the longest podcast I've ever recorded in my entire life. This is a true documentation because it's just me just doing shit. I'm not even talking about any kind of philosophy or anything like that. I'm just doing my thing here. Job. I'm going to change the emoji to white so you can see it better. Boom. Let's change this one too. Job. Okay, all my alarms are good to go. So we have one that goes off every weekday for my job, 2 of them. Then we have one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to review my calendar, 5:05 a.m. because I'll be at work at my desk at 5:05. I actually change that. This is going to sound crazy, but I'm going to go to 5:02 a.m. Yeah. I think the likelihood that I'm at my desk at 5:02 is much greater than 5:05. I'll go in there, log into my computer, start something, then peace out. Every weekend, 6 a.m., waking up. Down Friday, every Friday, waking up. Which, if that goes off at work, not a big problem. Review calendar every day at 11 a.m. This needs to be for every day, truthfully. Review calendar every day, 4:30 p.m. Okay, good to go. All the calendars are set now. Or all the alarms are set, all the reminders. That's good. Power hour. So I still have my whole Sunday. Interesting. Interesting. Bitching about not having time. Just found out that I have nothing but time. So now Sunday seems like it's a freebie day. What do I want to work on Sundays? Well, guys, that might be the end of this show. I was going to put things into Todoist, but I don't think I want to do that. I got this tracker sheet that I use. What I ought to do is... What should I do? I don't know. I think we're good now, though. Yeah, honestly, you know what? I'm going to end this. I think this is pretty much the bulk of what I wanted to happen. I think by the time I edit this, get it all ready to go, plus the other episode, this will be... What episode will this be? 534. So I'll have 534 and then 534B. Also going to name this one A, I think, so that people know that it's A, that there's more than one. Because some people, I've noticed in the trends in the past, I'll have an episode 200 and then 200B. 200B gets more listens than A, because I think people just click the top one and like, oh, that was the episode for the day. Which actually does not make sense to what I just said. Why would I name anything differently if they only click on the first one anyway? Maybe I'll upload the B episodes something like 6 hours later so that people get a notification later. Interesting. Yeah, that's the show, guys. That's all I got. It's going to be interesting to see if I can put this in the chat, Gabriel P. Thomas, and edit this on Adobe Audition. But anyway, yeah, so this is a big, long episode of me putting everything into my calendar. It's funny because I used pretty much all the time that I needed to fit everything into the calendar, and I still have a lot more time to do everything I want to do. I struggle with having the all or nothing mentality, but it's very relieving to know that I can just give that up. For example, I only have reading on my calendar 4 days out of the whole week. And obviously I want to read every day, and I probably can most days, but I just like seeing on the calendar that it's not on there. So I don't have to, and I'm going to be okay because this is what I planned for. This is what I want to do, and we'll be okay. Now, the thing is, if I do 75 hard, because I'm still entertaining that idea, then some of everything here is going to be moved around a little bit, just by 45 minutes. So truthfully, the only thing that'll be moved back is the podcast, and that would probably start around 6 o'clock. What? No, that would start around 6:30. Then I would do my outdoor workout from 6:45 to 7:30. No, I could do it longer. What the fuck am I looking at? I don't know. I would just add in 45 minutes to my night. Workout would stay the same. That would make Fridays interesting, though, because having to do 2 workouts while also working for Mina, that would make it interesting. Because that's an extra 2 hours. Let's see, could I make it work? So 2 p.m. Let's see if I could make it work. I mean, I would make it work if I had to, but let's see what happens. So 1:45 to 3, 1 hour. I could make it. No, dude, that would be a tight ass squeeze for sure. I'd have to do check-ins in the. Maybe on Fridays? Maybe on Fridays, what I do when I'm working, when I'm at work, is I do check-ins at work as they come in one at a time. So let's see something. So I guess this podcast episode is not over yet, but let's see something. Let's go into my forms and questionnaires. Let's go to form responses. So typically when somebody checks in, what time are they checking in? So the first one was 4:25 a.m. Okay, well, won't even be at work. Next one, 5:18 a.m. Next one, 6:47, 7:13. It's like 1 per hour. 7:15, 7:24, 7:38, 7:49, 7:56, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10:30. 10:49, 12. Okay. Yeah, all these are coming in. The reason why I'm saying all this is they all come in while I'm at work. A lot of them do. So after this one, so let's just do, how many could I do at work? Yeah, so 141. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably about 15 check-ins that came in, and I could have done all of those at work. And I time myself. What episode is it? I haven't even looked at my podcast description since I revamped it. Interesting. It doesn't look as good without all the colors and stuff, I'll be honest. Anyway, I could absolutely do all this at work. Well, most of it. Interesting. That is a thought. Might entertain that idea. So let's just be proactive here. Let's put it on here. I'll just put a little reminder throughout the majority of the day. Check-ins for Mina. Check-ins for Mina. Let's just make this a red color. Let's not make it. Let's make it blue. No, we gotta make it the dark green, right? Yeah. Actually, we gotta put it on fucking Emmy Fit. Let's do that. Fitness, save. There we are. So I'm just going to put it there to see what happens, see if we do that. Because if I do that, it kind of frees up Friday a little bit for more of whatever I want to do. And I really fuck with the whole idea of doing everything that I can do while I'm at work. So that way when I come home, it's free game. I can do whatever I want. So what I ought to do is throw in the Allegiant Excellence podcast and record episodes for that, because I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 4:30 to 7:30. You can absolutely do that. I've got plenty of fucking time, dude. Well, now that this is done, what I need to do that would normally be on a Saturday at 5:15 as of recording the show would be this podcast and then do check-ins for my own clients. So I'm going to do that. So now I'm really going to end the show. I'm going to do the podcast, all this stuff real quick, upload the other. The other one's 8 minutes long, so it'll be funny. It'll be one of the shortest episodes ever, and then it'll be the longest and one of the shortest in the same day, which is funny, but because I'm not going to put the Mina call at the end of this, it would never get listened to, and it's I think it's important. So there's that. Yeah, guys, I feel really good. I feel very good about how this turned out. I'm very excited to put this into motion and get this going. I'm very excited to spend some quality time with my better half tonight, and I'm very excited to get my okay. I'm very excited for my voice to work. I'm very excited to make this happen. I mean, you'll hear in the conversation with Mina on 534B, he's going to pay me $1,000 to do this project. And, oh, guys, you know what? Sorry, listen to yesterday's show when I was talking with Mina, because he's talking about how much he's done. He's talking about how he thinks I should raise my prices and how much I should charge for how much and all this stuff. That was yesterday, so you can already listen to that. But anyway, that's the show. That is all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. That's it for today. If you got some sort of value or you were entertained, please consider leaving a rating on the platform that you're listening on. It helps a ton. If you are looking for a more polished version of this show, you can check out the Allegiant Excellence podcast, where I go deep into mindset, discipline, fitness, and personal development as a man. And don't forget to check out the links below and read the description. There are sometimes things written there that didn't quite make it on the episode. So thank you so much for your ongoing support in a guy that has massive ambition, but nothing to show for it quite yet. And as always, thank you for taking time out of your day to listen and support. I'll see you tomorrow.